Joe Rogan gives his take on Jamahal Hill's comments after his loss to Alex Pereira. Jamahal on his YouTube channel took issue with the fact that Herb Dean didn't separate him and Alex after the low blow. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe said, "Let's make the argument and see what happens. Watch Jamahal. See after the groin strike his legs lock up and he relaxes. He gives a thumbs up, we cool, and he touches Herb, so now they're back at it. Pereira has never relaxed. The fight has restarted, but would that position have taken place had it not been for Jamahal relaxing and giving him a thumbs up? There is a weird millisecond where nobody knows what's going on, but Pereira is still moving forward. When Jamahal lands the kick, and look at the distance Pereira closes. He closed the distance. They pause, Jamahal gives him a thumbs up, but Pereira's closed the gap now. He's closed the gap a lot more than Jamahal would have let him. It's a mistake by Jamahal. Protect yourself at all times. But also, it does seem like there's a moment of confusion. Once he does that little hop in, he takes a moment to close the gap, so he doesn't stop when Herb stops him. He closes the gap. This is a real moment. I'm not making any excuses for Jamahal. Jamahal can take a loss as good as anybody, but he's got a point here. But it's not a perfect point because they had engaged again. Last night at Knucklemania 4, Mike Perry defeated Thiago Alves via TKO in the first round. Afterwards, Mike called out Darren Till.
You even mentioned Darren Till. Is that a fight that's just, you know what, you just need that one? Like, what would Mike Perry want if he could pick that opponent and it would materialize for him next?
No, I think that fight is something that a lot of people have wanted for a long time, including me and him. And he's talking big, you know, he's talking his, but he ain't doing nothing. I'm talking and I'm out here doing it. So, you know, get your, he say he in the gym or whatever, he working and he with, you know, Hamzat's undefeated and but he over there in the MMA world, you know, chasing that gold. And, you know, I'm better than gold. I am the gold over here. I'm above it. I'm platinum.
Gilbert Burns discusses potentially rematching Kamaru Usman. Gilbert fought Kamaru back in 2021 and was TKO'd in the third round.
And I like it, bro. I like it, you know. Every rematch, right? Moicano said the same, right? Every rematch is always welcome, you know, like. And that's a good one, you know. I like, there's not a lot of guys on the top 5 available right now. Like, I think Shavkat is fighting, Shavkat?
Shakivat.
I think Shavkat is
the
fighting.
The horse guy.
Yeah. I think Shavkat is fighting Jack. I think that's what we heard from the UFC. Leon Edwards is fighting Bilal Muhammad. And then on the other guy there is Kamaru. I think, I don't think if he'll do it, you know. But I would love to do that fight, you know. I think it's a back in the top 5 fight for me. A rematch, yeah, for sure, fighting. A rematch, a whole story behind, and for sure approach differently. You know, I was very emotional on that first fight, first title fight. I lost the opportunity when I got COVID, and then I was hoping to keep the opportunity. Was training, and got very emotional in the fight. You know, make a couple dumb mistakes. I don't think I'll do that again. But Kamaru is a very intelligent fighter. Back then, he was the guy. So yeah, I think it'll be an amazing fight. If I could pick, that would be my pick for my next fight.
Kamaru Usman questions why the MMA community is even entertaining Sean O'Malley boxing Ryan Garcia. Kamaru thinks that Sean has a lot of work to do in the bantamweight division before taking on a quote-unquote gimmick fight.
Why are we even entertaining this right now? Sean O'Malley has a whole, like literally one of the deepest division to get through. You have one of the deepest divisions of contenders waiting for you. Why are we entertaining you going here and there to fight this guy? How about we beat up a couple of guys in my division first and cement myself as you know, a great in my division. Cement myself first before I'm even entertaining these gimmick fights. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, with Ryan Garcia, I think the next logical option is definitely running back because, okay, Tank is the next biggest star that's really sitting there. Well, Tank is the biggest star in all of them, but Tank is the next guy, you know, to be able to top what he just did. But if Tank Tank already did that fight, and if Tank is unavailable, I say you run this fight back when you actually make weight, and then you actually get that belt. If Devin Haney does not do the necessary adjustments, you actually get that belt from Haney, and then, you know, you fight Tank or you fight one of whoever else has a belt in that division. But yeah, I'm not entertaining this fight right now. I think Sean O'Malley is a great champion, and I think is a good champion. And Sean O'Malley has a couple of contenders he needs to get through first and needs to be focused on.
Conor McGregor announced that he is now an owner of BKFC.
We've got the biggest announcement in the BKFC history we're about to make, so let's make that announcement.
What's up, Knucklemania? The notorious Conor McGregor here. Ladies and gentlemen, the huge announcement that I have for you today. Conor McGregor, myself, and McGregor Sports and Entertainment is now an owner of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Welcome to the big leagues. David Feldman, baby, we did it.
As you guys know, Paulie Malignaggi commentates for BKFC and once fought Artem Lobov in the promotion. Conor and Paulie had beef back before the Mayweather fight. Conor claimed that he beat up Paulie in sparring, and Paulie still denies it to this day. Conor posted this video last night mocking him.
You got boxed out of the gym, you little fool, you. Look at that nothing, he got smacked out of the gym. He got that now a showtime and okay? Ah, come on, you're hired, lads. Yeah, you're hired. You behave, yeah. Put a can of stout on his nut. Put a can of 4 of stout on his nut, yeah? And 2 bottles of whiskey out of his ear.
Michael Chandler is taking some heat today from the MMA community over posting a photo with Machine Gun Kelly. As you guys know, Conor McGregor actually got into a little altercation with MGK at the VMAs a couple years ago. Chandler posted this to X. He wrote 63 days, plotting with Machine Gun Kelly. To read off the top replies, yeah, this is as f***. Let's f***ing go McGregor. Not gonna lie, I was wanting Chandler to maul him, but this has made me Team McGregor. Delete this. The last dude who plotted with MGK. It's a picture of Stipe Miocic getting knocked out by Francis Ngannou. You'll regret posting this. Please don't let down the Chandler name. Man, I was rooting for you, but not now. At the Notorious MMA, please beat the brakes off this man at UFC 303. Okay, can't take this anymore. Blocked. So you're gonna get bodied then. Brand association is so important. This made me not a fan. 2 bums. Oh no, this isn't a good thing to be posting with MGK Beta Boy. Of all the people you could plot with, why him? McGregor by way of TKO round 1. Sean will see this, and Sean Strickland enters the chat. By the way, Sean Strickland also had an altercation with MGK. This took place in Vegas on Super Bowl weekend.
I made a vampire. A vampire wearing a man bag with painted nails that was so insulted that I didn't know who the he was. He acted like a woman because I didn't know, nor do I care who he was. Dude, you dress like a vampire wearing a man bag. You are a slight on society, bro. The fact that you exist is mind-boggling. The fact that you exist makes me think we need to go back to 1776, bro. You are less than a man. You have blood-drinking rituals.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's in reference to Rampage Jackson and Paulo Costa thinking Merab was Mexican. It says Merab, one of the most common Mexican names out there. The second one's from Big Swole 29. It says John Jones been at those Diddy parties. And the final one says Cordero really cares about Benil. Nice to see. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.